review.
And welcome once again to another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World
Alcohol Review.
I am James.
And I am Matt, and tonight we have something very special for you, something that neither one of us have ever tried. Once again, we are going with a brand new alcohol.
Ooh. So what do you have in store for us tonight?
On my many trips to Joplin throughout this month.
He's a traveling man.
Yeah. My favorite place to find off-the-wall liquors is a place called Jugs on 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Tonight...
They haven't paid us for that plug yet, but...
Tonight we have War Pig Whiskey from Motörhead.
We done our sea salt caramel.
Yes, Orgasmatron,
which
yes,
is very fucking good. So
yes.
I'm interested in trying this.
Now this is a straight whiskey, not a bourbon, but a whiskey.
Okay. So it's not a blend, it's a straight whiskey.
Correct.
It wasn't, I was expected to burn just from the smell, but I am the one. Oh, wait, no, that was last time. No, not last time.
Orgasmatron. Yeah. So I'm going to leave.
Have you heard the Sepultura version of that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it is different, but I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to pass this over to James to read the side of the label.
Well, I may need some light.
Okay. Hang on. I got you.
You got my light? All right. Born in 1975, Motörhead's iconic logo is the war pig or snaggletooth. Lemmy wanted something between a rusty, decaying robot and a feral knight errant in armor. Here is the most unforgettable, timeless symbol in the hard rock music.
War Pig Whiskey. And
there was the logo. If anybody that ever went to a carnival or a Spencer's gift store or anywhere they had metal material, you've seen that logo.
And I will put a picture of the bottle up right about now.
I think you could have won a fucking 4x4 mirror at the Lewisburg picnic back in the day. That had that logo on it.
Any carnival.
Yeah.
The War Pig or Snaggletooth, the Motley Crue, Pentagram, Def Leppard, Pyromania, or On Through the Night.
Yeah.
I didn't see High and Dry too much as far as that goes.
I got a Goldberg 632, twice the man.
Oh my
right
God.
After Austin's 316.
Yeah. I had a Master of Puppets one.
Yeah. Of course, the probably most popular one of all time was the Lips and Tongue from
Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
So we're going to do like we did with the last one. We have our shots here, But I'm going to go ahead because we do like our drinks chilled.
We're not full-blown connoisseurs of room temperature whiskey. We like our whiskey cold. Our whiskey, our tequila, whatever we're drinking. But, yeah, this is, I took the smell of this, and I was expecting a harsher smell.
Right.
Of course, my nose may be kind of screwed up. I don't know. It's allergy season still, even though we've had frosts and everything. But this is interesting. I'm curious because we really liked the sea salt
Yeah.
and caramel from this particular. I mean, it's got the Motörhead name on it, but
yes. And the motor and
what is it? It's brewed in Kentucky, right?
No. Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Illinois, that's right. That's right.
Yes, because I remember this.
Give me the heavy one.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I mean, it's not that much heavier.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Now I've got the heavier one. Fuck you. I'm looking at the headphones decal. Yeah, because with the sea salt and caramel,
that's my favorite
alcohol review.
That's my favorite salt and caramel to date.
I did the Mount Prospect police car from the Blues Brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. I just listened to that.
And then we also issued a challenge to all of our followers and subscribers. What movie and what actor said it just doesn't matter.
You get any responses?
Not yet.
Oh, bastards.
Not yet.
It just came out this week, though.
Yes. So I'm going to take the rocks glass and I'm going to set mine up there so I don't grab it by mistake.
Or knock it over by mistake.
Yes, that too. But without further ado, let's do the shot. Salud.
Salud.
Definitely a whiskey burn.
Definitely a whiskey burn.
It is definitely a straight whiskey.
No flavors, no salt and caramel, no honey,
cinnamon.
no cinnamon.
Yeah, nothing. But we do have the cinnamon Motörhead coming up later on. It's known as, it's called the Inferno.
Right. Who knows? That may become our new favorite cinnamon whiskey.
It could be.
We've got our favorite.
Yes.
We've got some, which is getting hard to get.
We've got a couple of backups
that are decent.
Yes. Now this bottle of War Pig whiskey is, as it's known, this after taxes in Joplin, it comes in at $33.
In Florida, it'd be $75.
Something like that. No, that's New York. New York.
Yeah, Dwight was talking about his Florida taxes down there.
Well, that's Dwight chose to live in Florida.
The limp penis of the United States.
Yes.
No offense, Florida. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
But the question is, can Florida man find us?
The Florida man I've seen on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
because if he does, we have Ozark Man.
Yes. And now, our favorite Italian has lived in Florida longer than he lived in New York. So, ifto facto, he is Florida man.
Well,
not the Florida man, but he is Florida man.
A year ago, a little over a year ago, at this time. He was the one that got me into a weird situation in St. Louis.
True. Now,
He's like, come on, we can get into this party. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $30 to go into this fucking party. He's like, oh no. What was that dude's name?
fuck, I don't know.
The Megadeth t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
Who we thought, well, he's one of us. He's got long hair, Megadeth t-shirt. Yeah.
And then
Until
you
I
see
seen
him
him in
wearing
a onesie. Or not a onesie.
No, I thought it was a silver thong.
It was a singlet thong.
Like Borat type singlet?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a nice.
But he got us in for free.
Yeah.
Wow. We will not be putting pictures up from that.
No.
No.
Now I will put up a picture of Dwight being the only person wearing a thick ass jacket when I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, and I think I had jeans on, or I had pants on, but I had a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And White's wearing a jacket and a fucking stocking cap.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was November 3rd.
Yes.
In St. Louis before the Metallica concert. Metallica Pantera Friday night show.
Yes.
It was 65 degrees.
Right.
Yes, it was cloudy and there was a little bit of wind, but Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, you should have seen him when I picked him up at the airport. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I had to walk to the terminal to pick him up, and I was already starting to sweat.
Right.
And this guy's in a jacket and a hoodie.
It's what you get used to. But he said he loved it. He said he could breathe better here.
Yeah, then he had a hard time when he got back to Florida.
Couldn't breathe
in all
for a
that,
fucking month.
yeah,
All that humidity
all that
and heat.
humidity. Now back to the War Pig whiskey. Not bad.
Mm-mm.
Definitely tell it's a whiskey.
Oh yeah.
There is some burn,
Mm-hmm.
which hey,
It's not enough to make you go. Ugh.
right.
It's
There wasn't a hard charcoal taste to it or anything like that. But like we have always said, the shot is the palate cleanser.
right.
So, shall we raise our glasses, give a toast? Salud.
Salud. It's smoother,
It is, but
but
there's
you get a little bit of afterburn.
right.
After you swallow, you get just a little bit of afterburn. Not bad.
No,
Not bad at all.
No.
It's clean.
it is.
If I can describe it that way, because some of the bourbons and stuff we've tried before have got like a thick
Yes.
taste to them. This is clean. It's kind of like a Scotch,
Yes.
but it's definitely a whiskey flavor. It's not a Scotch flavor.
Right.
It's almost like the Irish whiskey, the one that starts with a J.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's similar. It's similar to that. Maybe a little more charcoaly. I mean, there's a little hint of charcoal or barrel,
Yeah.
whatever they seasoned it in the barrel. But it's not overpowering.
No, I'm going to say this is a definite setting around the fire with a whiskey on the rocks, and you just sip it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe combine it with a like a blonde stogie.
Yeah. if you wanted to, I could cut it with a little bit of water.
Or we can just let it sit here and let the ice melt.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I could do the ice, do the whiskey, and then a little splash of water on top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I could see doing that. I wouldn't want to mix it with, like I say, a traditional mixer like a cola or nothing.
Right.
Or
anything with fizz.
Well, because if you like the taste of whiskey or bourbon, and you mix it with soda, you're just masking it. You don't really like the taste of your whiskey.
Right.
You like the taste of your soda, and it gets you drunk.
Right. Now, with myself, I like to mix my honey whiskey with ginger ale.
Right.
And to me, and that's all that matters is because, well, I'm fucking drinking it.
You're the one drinking it.
The ginger ale brings out that honey flavor a little bit more. It's not a heavy caramel flavor like your traditional like Jack and Coke or Captain and Coke or something like that. You're enhancing the flavor, not covering the flavor. Like a 7 and 7, the 7-Up,
right.
yeah. The 7-Up enhances the flavor of the Seagram 7. So
I drank a ton of that shit back in the day.
Oh God, yeah.
Because I think I've told this story many times. Because I love the taste of Jack and Coke, or not Jack and Coke, Captain and Coke.
Yes.
But man, about 2 drinks in, I had heartburn out the ass.
Right.
So I started doing it in 7-Up. Heartburn went away. That's good. But yeah, 7 and 7s. Yeah. But I have evolved.
Yes.
In the last 20
years. We'll leave it at that. 20 plus.
Okay, 20 plus years.
Yes.
To drinking my whiskey, if I want to mix it with anything, a little bit of water.
Right.
Just because, if you like the taste of the whiskey, why are you going to mask it?
Right.
I understand your ginger ale and everything because you were never that hardcore.
No.
You had to have, you'd bring down a bottle of fucking
Jaeger.
And go, come on, we're going to get drunk tonight. And you'd have like 1 or 2, and we're like, dude, what's
right.
up, man?
But I would mix the Jaeger. I wasn't doing shots of Jaeger. I was mixing Jaeger with like Dr. Pepper. And I would feel like shit the next day. But then, years later, I realized mixing with a dark cola really like zaps the moisture out of your system. And
Soda dehydrates you.
Yes.
Alcohol dehydrates you.
Does it though? I mean, because I've gotten pretty fucked up on beer.
It dehydrates your brain.
Oh, it dehydrates the brain, but not the body.
But if you're mixing it with water, it's healthy, You're.
And that's why I always liked like Crown Apple with cran apple juice or the cranberry juice.
Well, then you get a shit ton of sugar.
Right, but it's flushing the kidneys out.
Yeah. And
the cran apple juice, along with the Crown Apple, really enhances the apple flavor.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I'm just saying.
I'm not disagreeing. That's your taste. To me, that's too sweet.
Right. But, I always looked at it as cranberry juice is good for you.
Especially if you have a
urinary tract infection.
A UTI, yeah.
Yes. Which I haven't had. I had to find wood.
Women have them more than men.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I know. I've been married before. I'm still
couple
married.
of times.
Couple times.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
But
does she still listen?
Probably not. I don't care. Either one of them.
I don't care anymore. Oh.
Yeah. I say we take one more drink, and then we will rate the War Pig whiskey.
For those of you who are just tuning in for your first time, we click our glasses together, and then we. That's for our fallen brethren who have passed away in the service of America.
And when you hear us click our glasses, that means it's your turn to drink with us. So you may not be here in the J&M Solve the World studio or Stu Him Productions at Rimby, Missouri, but you can still have a drink with us. And as AC/DC once said, have a drink on me. Salud.
Salud.
Smoother as the ice melts. You know, I am tasting the I can't think of the name of it, but
Note.
yes, thank you. I am tasting more of a like an oak, sort of like a not a charcoal oak,
Right.
but
just an oak barrel type.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would like to think that if Lemmy was still alive,
I gotta say though,
he would be sitting at the Rainbow Bar and Grill at his video poker machine, drinking War Pig whiskey and Coke.
I would hope so, because what he normally drank
became known as the Lemmy.
But what he normally drank, we don't like at all.
No.
Sorry, all you Jack fans out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Undertaker. I don't know how you guys drink all that shit.
And Godfather and Rikishi, the Godwins. Yeah.
Yoko.
Yeah, Yoko, God rest his soul.
I mean,
matter of fact, I quit drinking Jack Daniels
they're more
on my 18th birthday.
See, that's why they were WWE superstars and we weren't.
Right.
Because apparently they were more manly than us if they could drink that fucking Jack Daniels like that. And I'm not 6'11".
Right. And I wouldn't necessarily call them more manly, because we did some manly shit.
They just didn't have some better options as far as their whiskey.
Right.
I mean, they did.
They were,
but they preferred.
But they knew.
Black Label.
But they knew going into any bar in the world, there would be Jack Daniels.
Any strip bar in the world.
Any bar in general.
No, but that's where they hung out.
Yes.
Because they could be left alone at a strip bar.
Exactly. Well, and Taker's talked about them being at like a hotel bar.
Could you imagine seeing The Undertaker, The Godfather, Yokozuna, the Godwins walking into Pink Cadillac and going over and sitting in the corner? Would you fucking dare walk over and ask for an autograph?
Fuck no. Because number one, I don't want to be known as the guy that turned away from titties and ass to look at a dude.
Titties and ass.
Titties and beer.
Oh my God. Let's see, was it Thank God I'm Not Queer 'Cause I love titties and beer?
Big old titties just just in there and just
Shout out Rodney Carrington.
God,
so we don't get sued.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you rate the War Pig whiskey, James?
I'm going to go as a straight whiskey
Mm-hmm.
comparison.
Okay.
Not everything else, with the flavors and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to give it an 8.
You're going to what? You're going to go with an 8.
I'm going to go with an 8 because I could sit down and drink a glass of this over ice and no problem.
Right.
It's got a little bit of bite to it, but it's fucking whiskey.
It is.
You know
what? I've got to agree. I've got to go with an 8 as well. And again, I can see myself sitting around a fire at night and having a rocks glass.
Or at 6 a.m. in the morning because
we've been up all night.
Yeah.
And you want to pass out. But I could see myself sitting around a fire with a rock glass full of ice, drinking this, just sipping on it. Smoking a smooth stogie, dipping the stogie into the whiskey just to get a little taste. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you go, folks. A 16 out of 20. Not fucking bad. If you
give it a try.
If you are ever in the Joplin area, you want to go by Jugs on 20th Street in Joplin and pick
Joplin,
up,
Missouri, that is.
Yes. Actually, I don't know if there's a Joplin anywhere else.
I don't know, but I just thought I'd throw that in there because somebody has like, Joplin, California don't have a Jugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Springfield. But, Joplin also has the Chrome Shop Mafia.
Yeah.
From Trick My Truck on CMT.
Right.
But let's finish these glasses, brother. Salud.
Salud.
A 16 out of 20. Pretty fucking good. If you can find it, definitely pick you up your bottle. But until next time, you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
J&M Solve the World
Alcohol Review.
I have been James.
And I've been Matt. And until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter. And we will be seeing you.
Peace.